From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. At the plate, Ian Desmond. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Milwaukee, first baseman, Ian Desmond.
Line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Center fielder.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. These Braves as they take the field here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
That's a good pitch right there, believe it or not. You got the changeup and you got him out in front. Yeah, he had a foul ball home run, but that's what it is. Foul ball.
Garcia is there, 2 down.
Third,
coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that is off the wall. Braun's around first, looking for second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Now in the box, Domingo Santana. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot. Now following the 2-out double. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Second,
he's ready. Here's the first
fielder,
offering.
Adonis
Swing and a little blooper to center. Number 11 onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Santana is right there as he takes it for the second out. Standing in, Matt Kemp. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, number 11, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Manny Pena. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. That's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Catcher, Tyler Anderson.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Inciarte. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year.
Suzuki.
A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Digging in, Colby McCord. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Broxton's on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7th, the shortstop,
Dansby Swanson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it.
And the throw is in time to get him to. Ready for another chance. Ian Desmond 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman.
And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a hard liner toward short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Swanson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third. And that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the. Striding into the box, number 1. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 1.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. The pitcher, Patrick Corbin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. To second for 1, on to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Braun on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Striding in once again, Adonis Garcia. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Weak chopper up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. There's a shot out to right center field. Inciarte is on his way home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Matt Kemp would be next. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way.
Matt.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Braun giving chase. But it's the center fielder who gets there. Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 11 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Inciarte's there, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shaw.
That's to first. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. So digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. He reached on a single in his first try.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Santana moves over. 1 down. Digging in now, Colby McCord. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
McCord.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. On the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
Shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Swanson.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping into the box, Neil Walker. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. In now, Manny Pena. He singled his last time up.
Pena.
Cue shot here out toward short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Tyler Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Freeman into shallow left, and that retires the. Now batting, number 1. Batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound.
Second baseman, number 1.
Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Standing in, Patrick Corbin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Patrick Corbin.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Center fielder number 11, Ender
Inciarte is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-2. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The right fielder,
Adonis Garcia digs in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses inside. 1-0. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Heading after this is Broxton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the. Ready for another chance? Ian Desmond. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia going back, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. The runner scores from second. Broxton takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
Ryan Braun.
And that'll be a base hit for Braun. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Number 16, Domingo Santana.
Drilled on the ground to short. One there. On to first, a double play. Ready for another shot now. Number 11. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fouled off into the seats behind first.
This inning looked like it was going to really get out of hand. That double play ball really came in handy. He'd already given up 2 runs. Now you can't let anything else get started. This is a big hitter to get out.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's Matt Kemp now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Carlos Torres will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Kurt Suzuki. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Shaw fields it cleanly. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. Ready once again. Colby McCord. Matt Adams will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. The average entering play at a cool .330. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. Here's Neil Walker. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Neil Walker.
This is line to left. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Riding in once again.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Inciarte has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Torres. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Orlando Arcia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third. The relay, but he is in there with a 2-run double. Into the box, Ian Desmond. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit on the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he... And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
Number 18, Matt Adams.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting, number 1.
To first. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third. In once again, Patrick Corbin. Hyun-Soo Kim will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Matt Wisler has been summoned from the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Braves.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Standing in, Domingo Santana. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Garcia shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, number 11. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in, Adonis Garcia. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th. So coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So digging in now, Matt Kemp, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Braun is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And that's going to push across the tying run from second, and we're all even at 4 apiece. Stepping into the box, Matt Adams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
So he sets him down swinging. Matt Adams becomes out number 2 this inning. 4 runs, 12 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a neck-high fastball that time. Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave it. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And that'll get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Here's Neil Walker. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out.
Number 15, second baseman.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher.
Striding into the box, Manny Pena. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. On the ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Now to the plate, number 71. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. Number 7 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Ian Desmond, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Kemp has a read on it, and the inning is over. Anthony Swarzak comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Foul back.
Second base, number 17.
The 0-1 pitch.
This change defensively for the Brewers. Now
and the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Ready now, Matt Wisler, Nick Markakis.
Hitting for the Braves, number 22, Nick Markakis.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jay Coe takes the mound.
Now pitching for the Braves.
And that'll bring in now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Here it comes on 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The left fielder,
here's Ryan Braun now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Kemp. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Into the box now, Domingo Santana, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Garcia will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 11, looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And he is in there with an RBI triple. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Brian Medina is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Bounce to first. Adams has got it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. At the plate, Adonis Garcia. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Broxton's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. in time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Back up the middle. Walker has it. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 5 runs, 13 hits,